Parsha this week, we're learning a lot of stories. Just want to mention some story. I mean, maybe it's not so popular in the Parsha. This is a story that the Jewish were complaining about the man. They were not happy with that food. You find it quite a few times. But in this week's Parsha, we're learning that their complaint was, when we were in Egypt, we had all these types of foods for free, and we don't have it now. And they go through a list of different food that they had in Egypt, and now they don't have it. And everybody's asking the question. Suddenly they're saying in Egypt they had all this type of food. In Egypt there were slaves, they barely had whatever they had. Here, thank God, Hashem is taking care of them. What's the complaint? Many explanations. But we're going to go simple, Rashi's explanation. Rashi says that when they were saying these few items that they didn't have, that's interesting by itself, these specifically few items they were complaining, we don't have it over here. It's a big question. We know the Jews ate the man. And it says when they ate the man, whatever food they wanted to taste, they tasted in the man. So they wanted fruits, vegetables, whatever they wanted, they tasted in the man. So what does it mean they didn't have the food? You just have to taste it. So Rashi brings a very beautiful explanation. And he brings it in the name of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. And Rashi explains in the name of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, there's certain particular foods. He calls it kishuim, I think it's squash. There's different explanation. What is it? Abatechim, I don't know, it means watermelon in our language, or means something else. But a few of them, Karapi, you can see it. They didn't have it. And what does it mean they didn't have it? Even when they ate the man, they couldn't taste. If they had a yearning to this fruit or to this vegetable, they couldn't taste it. So Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai says, why not? They can taste everything. He says, no, these types of food they couldn't taste. They couldn't have it. And the reason why is because women that are nursing, this kind of food is not good for them. And because it's not good for the nursing woman, this is why Hashem made it to be that you cannot have it. Even in the man, when you eat the man, you cannot taste this food. Not that you cannot have nourishment of this food. In order those women that nursing should not have this food, because it's not good for them. And this was their complaint, according to Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. They're complaining just because there's a couple of women, some women, that for them it's no good. This is why all of us we should suffer. God, you want to take it away from them? Why taking it away from all of us? That was the complaint that they were giving to Moshe Rabbeinu. They were saying it's not fair for a certain specific woman that she's nursing and may not be good for her. For that reason, all of us, we cannot have it. And this comes the question, maybe they're right. But we know Hashem was not happy with their complaints. And this is what Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai is saying. That was the complaint, and that was a wrong complaint. And the reason is, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai is a person that believes. As the Gemara says, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai said that me, myself, in my merit, all the Jews will be forgiven. In other words, Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's belief is that one person has the power that the entire Jewish nation can be forgiven. In other words, the importance of one person. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai brings out in his explanation of here that same idea. He says, how could you talk like this? How could you say that we should have it, and we should not miss it because of these few women? Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai's opinion is that even though Hashem will take it away from those few women and give it to you, they may be jealous. They may feel bad. Why don't they have it? And when a Jewish woman is craving while she's nursing, it's not a good thing. She shouldn't have it. So therefore, the best thing is none of Jews should have it. Rab Shimon Bar Yochai tells us this is what Hashem wanted to teach, a message to the Jews. Unfortunately, they didn't take it right when they were complaining. What Hashem wanted to relate a message to us is that if for some people something is no good, nobody should have it. You have to be concerned about a few people. But the message is such a strong message to all of us. Sometimes we say it's a problem, but it's a problem is only for a few people. Why do we have to suffer? Rab Shimon Bar Yochai teaches us, no, that's not the way to think, or that's not the way to say. If for someone, one person, for one nursing woman, it can hurt, it can damage, all of us should not have it. Because for a chance that this woman may have this food, and for her it's no good, none of us should have this food. That's the beauty of Ahavat Israel that Hashem wants to institute in us. In the time of the Midbar, in the time with the great miracles of the man, but in the same time it teaches you, I want to give you everything. I want you to enjoy whatever you want, you're getting. But you're not going to get something that this woman cannot have. Because if you have it and she doesn't have it, she may crave for something she can't have. It's not a right thing. So you should learn from me, God says, that if you sit with Jews together and one Jew is cold, even though for you it's hot, but if this one Jew is cold, let him put on the heating. You say to yourself, I'm hot, I don't need the heating. When everybody says, I don't need it. But if one Jew is cold, you have to be concerned for this one Jew. And the message has got to be with us, not only that story there, as we know the story in the Midbar, the story in the Torah is a story to us every day. When this has got to be the story for us, the message for us, that we have to be concerned for the need of one individual Jew. Even though for everybody else it's irrelevant. But if it's relevant, it's important for one person, it's got to be important for all of us. And this is a beautiful, we see some families where they bring in a guest. The Gemara teaches us stories like that. That would make sure if that one guest wants this particular food, they have to prepare this dish for this one guest. We have all these guests. Do what you got to do. No, if that one guest wants it, be concerned for this one guest. Give it to him. Always be concerned for the one single Jew. Have yourself a beautiful Shabbos.